Hey,
Got
coach, are you
me?
there?
I'm
I
here.
got you.
I don't
All
know
right.
how to.
Hey, we'll, we got you. We'll talk while you get things moving there. How exciting a time is it for Pullen? I mean, what a season you guys have run off, and 9 wins. But that offense, I'd love to talk about it all the time because the running attack that you have, Fulton's the leader, I would say, but Pagano as a quarterback can toss it, but he can also throw it up in the air too.
Yeah, we've been fortunate with those guys. Um, First and foremost, it starts up front. With our offensive linemen, give them the opportunity to make some plays, and we're blessed to have some skill. And again, Don Pagano, as you mentioned, in the backfield with Dane Natoli and Cole Fulton. But also on the perimeter with Andrew Todd and Josh Maseko, Vito Kamara. Tight end wise, Oliver McCauley, they've done just an exceptional job here. So, we're just, anxious to get to week 11 and, try and put good days back to back here.
How satisfying has this season been for you, coach? Because you look at that schedule you play, once you hit the conference schedule, it's like murderer's row. I've said for the last 3, 4 years, you have to show up to play or you can walk out of the stadium with a loss real quick.
Yeah, I mentioned this before. My years as a head coach and being involved in like the TAC 8 and then here the Northeast 8 and All American Conference, all the conferences. This by far has been the most competitive conference I've ever experienced. You look at it. I mean, 6 out of the 7 schools made the playoffs. I mean, Hubbard just missed. Um, you had to be ready to go every single week, or you were going to be on the short end of the stick. But the talent in the league this year has been exceptional. The coaching is exceptional, and it's just again, I think it's safe to say I think it's prepared everybody here for week 11, and so we'll see what happens.
Do you feel your team hits this playoff stride right where they want to be? And what do you know about East Liverpool? What are they going to bring to the table that you've got to stop that might be your biggest concern heading into week one here of the
Yeah,
postseason?
hey, they play really hard. They got some really good skill. Defensively, they're aggressive. They get after you. Their middle linebacker is probably one of the better linebackers that we faced all year. They got some big, strong kids up front. Um, you know, and like I said, you watch them on tape and you see why they're playing Week 11. They have some really good skill, and we gotta make sure that it's in playoff games here. We gotta make sure that we execute all our kicks, take care of the football, and we gotta tackle well. And we do those things, and I think in the fourth quarter it's gonna be a ball game.
How much of an advantage is this to play this game in Poland? Because I always say that is one of the best home field advantages that anybody has in our area.
Yeah, we're really proud of the environment. I think our athletic department, Mr. Banfield, and our band and the cheerleaders, they've all done just a great job in creating that environment. And again, and Poland it's got a proud community, it's a proud history, proud tradition, and and on a Friday night, it's an atmosphere where hey, I mean, the cheerleaders got everybody going in the stands. I mean, the band's playing. As a football program, we want to make sure we uphold our end of the bargain and try to make it as a complete night as possible for everybody.
Now, one other thing you got going for you, you have each have a common opponent. You both played Salem this year. Are you able to take anything away from that game film that you were able maybe to see, Tom?
You know, Playing Salem week 1, that seems an eternity ago. So I'm not so sure. I mean, I think we're a little bit of a different team than we were week 1, and I know they played Salem 2 earlier in the season. But yeah, I think you can learn things from each game in each week. But that's such a long time ago that hey, that right now I think we're both very different teams.
All right, last question for you. How do you like the way your team? What is something that they're doing on the field right now as you head into week one of the playoffs?
I really like just our mindset, our approach, and they're taking it one day at a time. they realize that we got to get the most out of every single day in order to have an opportunity. And, you know, we're trying to build a big of an opportunity for Friday night, week 11 as possible. And we know, hey, it started, it started Saturday morning when we did our routine, and, and yesterday recovering and resting. And then, and today, really starting to dive into who East Liverpool is, and having a good workout on the practice field and in the weight room. And, then now come back ready to go tomorrow, and hopefully, put another day back to back, and you say just trying to contribute to our opportunity for success. But I like our mindset, I like where we're at. But we know, hey, now we got to take care of tomorrow, because we're not gonna get that one, not gonna get that day back.
All right, Coach. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. We know you got a busy week, but taking some time out for us here at YSN, we appreciate it, and we hope to see you next week too.
Well, hey, I hope you can see me, because I mean, it's this camera thing, I can't figure it out.
Hey,
so hopefully we have an opportunity next week to talk again. But
I just figured you came as a ghost and you were dressed for Halloween.
This my camera. Yeah, I'm the least tech savvy guy going, so I apologize, but anyways, yeah, it is what it is. So
you're good, buddy. Those golden tones coming out of your mouth, we're good.
All right.
Thanks,
hey, thanks,
Coach.
guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thank you.